What's up, everyone? The two people in here. How we doing? Just waiting for more people to get in. Then we'll get going. Okay, we got some people in. Looks like there's 10 of you guys now. Angel Richardson, what's up from Lufkin, Texas? What's up? How we doing out there? Ruben, I recently got deactivated. Is there a way to gain access again? Yeah, you'll have to reach out to, I would dispute whatever it was that you got deactivated for. And then if that doesn't work, then reach out to DoorDash support and see if you can get help with that. That's basically the only way to get reactivated these days. So kind of sucks because they've definitely changed some things in regards to the reactivation process. Is it still worth doing DoorDash? I haven't done it in more than 6 months. I mean, define worth it. It all kind of depends on your goals and what you're trying to do. So let me turn this. No, that's too bright. All right. Well, we'll get started in about a minute or so. Just wait for some more people to roll in. Looks like we got 19 of you guys in here. So, is anyone dashing today? You guys been making good money? Well, my acceptance rate is 33%, so it's hard to dash all the time. Yeah, that's tough, especially in most areas. Yeah, it's going to be hard to schedule these days. Yeah, Uber Eats, that's what I do as well. Lursa Vega, hey guys, Echo here, dashing right now. Well, I hope you're doing good, Echo. She is in the More Driven community, I believe, if that's the same Echo, which we will be talking about on this live. Just started dashing about an hour ago, have made 3 deliveries for about $32 total. Wow. Keep it going, Marco. That's a great hour. I DoorDash in Texas. It sucks, but I do that on the side. I own my own business, boss detailing, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is right now. All right, we're just waiting for a couple more people to join, and then we'll get rolling. So the title of this is how to make $1,000 extra this month as a DoorDash driver. And that's what we're going to be getting into. And I'm also going to be talking about the More Driven community. Is it good to dash right now in San Antonio? I have no idea. Unfortunately, I don't dash in San Antonio, so I can't give an answer to that, but even though I'm living in Chicago and still hard to make money, last week I did 80 hours Uber Eats, $800. So I don't know what to tell you, but maybe it's better to go back to construction. Yeah, 80 hours to make $800, that's definitely not worth it. DoorDash just isn't what it used to be. Yeah, that's true. Very true. All right, we'll go ahead and get going. So, couple of things. First and foremost, based on the data across the country, rideshare is the busiest in July. That's the busiest month for airport runs. That's the number one month of the year that people travel, according to the data. And so I wanted to mention, if you guys aren't on rideshare, I would definitely try it out this month. You'll most likely make way more money than on DoorDash. So that's definitely something to look out for. I know for me, Lyft this week is doing a $155 bonus for just 50 rides. So that's like a $3 bonus. So that's like a $3 extra bonus on each ride that I do this week. So that's pretty amazing. And I just, I don't know. I think rideshare is a really great bet right now. Also, I just got a Diamond Shopper on Instacart. So I'm going to be making some Instacart content around that because this is my first time being a Diamond Shopper. And it'll be interesting to see how busy it is with that. But if you guys are watching right now, like the live stream. I think that helps push it out to more people. So go ahead, like it if you're watching right now, and we can get some more people joining us. But yeah, I'm still sticking with my same thing. I am going hard on rideshare and Instacart, and we're going to check out this Diamond Shopper. Do we have any Diamond Instacart shoppers watching right now? Because I've heard it's really great. Like you get way more priority over every other shopper, and yeah, I think it should be pretty good. But in other news, there with DoorDash, I would recommend using this month as a transition period into either adding more apps or doing something different altogether. I don't see DoorDash going in a very positive direction over the course of the next 6 months. So to close out 2024, I just don't see it being I don't see it being on an upward trajectory in terms of pay. So I would definitely use this month to try out rideshare because you're going to be making some good money, and also try out Instacart if you haven't already, because so far for me, that is the best strategy. Has anyone who's watching right now tried out my strategy of doing Uber Eats paired with Instacart and Lyft? Have any of you guys tried that? Because it's by far the best for me right now. I mean, I just did a 17-hour DoorDash shift. I guess it's been like a week or two at this point, and made basically $11 per hour. So that was terrible. But anyway, let's get into the real way that you guys can make an extra $1,000 this month. So I just a couple weeks ago started my own community called the More Driven Community. The link for it is down below in the description. We have, let me check right now for you guys. We have a total of 84 members in there right now. So it's what the community is just people motivating each other, sharing our strategies, how we're making more money, competing against each other, giving each other support, anything like that. That's happening in the community right now. But I told you guys July we would be starting some great things. So I'm going to be going over those right now. And in those things, you could earn an extra $1,000 a month if you're in this community. Now, yesterday was the last day to join for free, unfortunately, but it's just $5 a month. And I promise you guys, if you join, you're going to get way more value than $5 that you pay, because I give you guys insights that I'm seeing. I give you guys chances to earn more money based on different benchmarks that you can hit. You can compete against me. I'm going to be pulling from this community to earn money to be in some of my videos, test things out for me. And so some of the things that are brand new for the month of July that we're doing. Starting today, it's already been going on, but within this community, there is the highest earner award, which is the person in the community who makes the most money for the month. You are going to earn that reward. And along with that reward for this month is a $250 bonus. So if you make the most money in the community, then you're going to get a $250 cash prize. The other thing is the hardest worker award. So I know that every market, every area is not the same. So obviously some markets, some areas are going to have an advantage over others. So that's why I have the hardest worker award as well, which is just the person who puts in the most hours collectively across whatever apps you're using. You will also win a $250 prize, or not prize, just cash prize. It's just $250. So I highly recommend you guys joining, because those two things are going on right now. And you have to be in the More Driven community over on Skool to be entered in to win those prizes. Now, also for this month, you can compete head to head against me. There will be opportunities for you to sign up to compete, whether it's head to head DoorDash versus DoorDash. I'll be doing DoorDash, you be doing DoorDash. We just set some parameters around it. And if you end up beating me in those parameters, whether it's we see who can make more, see who can do more orders, see who can drive the least amount of miles, or I guess like have the best dollar per mile ratio, any parameters that we want to set for the head-to-head challenge, whatever, if you end up beating me, then I will give you my entire day's worth of money that I made during that challenge. So that's also going on. So that's already like $750 that you could earn if you just did those three things. And then also, sorry, I'm getting a call here. And then also, in this community for this month, I'm going to be doing 2 different videos that I'm going to be bringing people on who are in this community to join me in these videos. That is going to be just to test certain things out. And for these videos, I'm going to be paying anywhere from $10 per person to maybe $50 per person. So again, like I said, it is $5 to join now. It's not free anymore, but there are so many opportunities where you could earn way more than the $5 that you're putting in. So there's also going to be just some other things throughout the month, different little giveaways, I guess you can call it, whether that's cash gift or cash or like gas gift cards, things like that. So just last week, we had 2 different people. One won $25, the other won $20. And there was also a bonus of $50 if you were the first person to hit 50 hours for the week. So there's going to be things like that going on as well in this community. So the link for it is down below in the description if you want to join. But that is this community is something that I'm trying to get up and running so that dashers who maybe are struggling a little bit can have a way to make an extra $1,000 as long as you're willing to put in the work. If you're willing to work the most hours in this community, you're going to get that money. If you're willing to do a little extra and help me make a video, then you're going to get a couple, maybe $50 to $100 extra. All of these different things I'm putting in place so that people can join it. You can learn different strategies. You can be motivated by what you're seeing other people do. You can have your questions answered and also be making extra money along the way. So I think it's a great opportunity. So far, it's been great. The people in there are amazing. And let me know if you're watching this right now and you're already joined, because we got, like I said, 84 people in there right now. They're just great. People are commenting on people's questions. People are helping each other out. And we're going to be able to really get some great testing going on with this community. So as far as anything else goes, I'm trying to think what else I had for this live. I guess I can answer some of your guys' questions right now. If you guys want to ask them in the chat, if you guys have anything for me. Any questions? Questions on the community, questions about DoorDash right now, questions about anything. Oh, we got Echo. It is a great community, guys. Yeah, she's in there. So the link for it is down below if you guys want to join. But this is just month one. Like July is month one, and there's ways to make over $1,000 extra in this community, and that is just month one. The more and more that this community grows, the bigger and bigger the earning opportunities are going to be for you guys. And I just think it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. It's a way for me to kind of be able to compete with you guys on things. We can hold each other accountable. And it's just, yeah, fun stuff. A great way for us to actually test things out across the DoorDash community, because I like to run tests on my channel for things. I like to see just anything. What's the best app right now? Is it better to have a high acceptance rate or a low acceptance rate? Cherry Picker versus Top Dasher or Platinum Dasher, or Earn by Time versus Earn by Offer. Like, so many different things I love to test out. But when it's just me testing it out, then it's not the best sample size. But if I can test it out along with 50 other people across the entire country or even in other countries, then it's going to be a lot better. And we can really start figuring some things out as far as testing goes. So that's kind of the main reason why I wanted to start it. But there's also a bunch of other things that I'm trying to do with it. And so the more people that join, the better. But as far as DoorDash specifically goes right now, I think the best way to increase the money for the month of July is definitely do shop and pay orders because the more shop and pay orders that you do, the more DoorDash is going to send them to you. That's what I've seen. That's how it is on Uber Eats as well. When the app realizes that you're getting the shop and pay orders done quickly, you're finding the items good, then they like to send those orders to the more experienced shop and pay deliverers. So I would highly recommend doing some of those, because just with it being summer, I've noticed that, like, especially on Instacart, there's so many people who just order last minute things for like a barbecue or for get together or for a party or anything like that. Summer's going on, people are having pool parties, and so there's just a lot of groceries that are getting ordered from what I've noticed. And so that's a good trend that I'm noticing right now. And like I said at the beginning, rideshare, obviously, I think is one of the best ways to make extra money right now. And I think it's best to pair it with a food delivery, because at least in my opinion, rideshare gets extremely boring and it does put more wear and tear on your car. But yeah, that's just one insight that I can give you guys that I'm noticing. And from the data that I get from Solo, I believe it was Solo, from all the data they have, they said that for the month of July, rideshare is the busiest. So we got Echo. What kind of tests are you thinking of starting to do right away? So one of the tests that I want to do right away is a bunch of people doing Earn by Time and going against people who do Earn by Offer. I think if we can get a big sample size of people doing that in different markets, that would be great. Also, one that I would like to do is a Platinum Dasher versus a Silver Dasher, and have that across different areas. Have a Platinum versus Silver in like one city, and then just do that in a couple of different cities, and really see if being a Platinum Dasher does help anything. And also, I think it would be interesting to do like a Top Dasher, someone who hasn't been, or someone whose area doesn't have the rewards program yet, do a top dasher versus a platinum dasher, just see the differences there. And so there's so many different things that I want to try out. Those are just a couple. Those are probably going to be some of the first 3 tests that I'm going to run. And even if you are, if you're wanting to start a DoorDash centric or gig work centric channel on YouTube, that right now is a great time for that, because if you join my community, then you can be in one of my videos, and that will help push your content right away towards my audience and just the people in the community, if you're wanting to do that to start making some extra money. And I will also be teaching people in my community how to, if they want, grow a successful channel based around gig work. So there's a ton of different things that I'm going to be doing in here in this community. And so, sorry, I'm just checking my phone right now just to make sure I cover everything I wanted to. So there is just so many opportunities right now. I mean, the gig economy it's not in a rut. I would say DoorDash specifically is kind of in a rut right now. Like it's not the best app out there. There's so many better ways, from what I've noticed specifically in my area, to make money, that DoorDash right now is in a rut. But the gig economy overall, I think, is only getting better. And I think hopefully the More Driven community can bring a lot more value and also some great competition, some great motivation to the gig economy. Because I mean, it gets lonely out there. Like, let's be honest, doing gig work and being self-employed, it gets lonely. Like, we don't have coworkers to complain to or to talk to about things or to ask questions to. And so that's just another thing that this community brings. So I think it's going to be great for the gig economy, this community, just because the amount of tests we can run, the extra money that can be made in the community, that as of right now, I'm completely funding from the money my channel makes. And so it's a way for me to give back to you guys for all the great support that you've given me, all the views you guys have given me, and just a great way for us to come together as a community. I just think it's fun to be in there. But what other questions do you guys have? Anything? The chat is kind of dead right now, so we might wrap up here pretty soon, unless you guys got questions. But I basically went over all that I wanted to talk about. I hit on rideshare being the best for the month of July. Also in the community, you can personally message me any specific things you want me to do or anything. I mean, if you just want to chat it up and get to know me a little bit better, I'm fine with that too. Chris Nord. So now I have received 2 contract violations. Have you tried to dispute them? Because if you took a picture of the order, or I don't know what your contract violation is for, but they're usually pretty good about knocking those off if you reach out to support and dispute them. So, and the map request was down. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, you have tried to dispute them and they haven't given you the appeal? I mean, if that's the case, then I would just be extremely careful over your next 100 deliveries, because they'll knock off after 100 deliveries, I think. So I would make sure you either record or take a picture of every single order you do, and also screenshot the address of every order that they give you. So then you have evidence that you did drop off the order in the correct spot. Or if it says hand it to them, make sure you record that you handed it to them. Could not find the house today. It was down. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the maps it's a nightmare sometimes. But yeah, sorry to hear about those contract violations. That's rough. I've definitely had my fair share. Any other questions about the community, about what's going on in the gig economy right now or anything, because we've been going 25 minutes. Well, so Chris Nord asking, how is it my fault? So what exactly did you do? You couldn't find the house. The maps were down. So what did you do? Did you just drop it off at a random place or something? Like, did you just leave the order somewhere? Or what did you do? Did you take it back to the restaurant or something? Is 4th of July typically dead? No, I think 4th of July, if I can remember right, it's usually pretty busy actually. I've definitely dashed on the 4th of July before, and I think it's pretty busy if I remember. I know like Memorial Day was one of my busiest days ever. Oh, you were excessively late. I mean, that's tough. I would just try, I don't know if you did this already, but what I would do is I would just reach out to customers or Dasher support and tell them, "Hey, the maps wasn't working and I had to use a different maps to find the address, and so that's why I was late." But yeah, alcohol deliveries on the 4th of July. That is something that DoorDash is ramping up from the news articles that I've been reading. They're really ramping up alcohol deliveries. And unfortunately, in Utah, I don't think it's allowed still. So I don't ever see alcohol deliveries. But thank you for making the community. You're welcome. I hope you're enjoying it. Again, the link is in the description. I might be able to put it in the chat. Maybe. Can you guys click on that? Oh, yeah. You should be able to. The link's right there, and it's also in the description. So if you're wanting to do that and have a chance of making hundreds of dollars in there this month, there's giveaways, challenges, all sorts of stuff. You have opportunity to be in my videos if that's interesting to you. Also going to be helping people out just with any of their, if they're wanting to start their own channel and start making money that way, all sorts of stuff going on in there. So go ahead, hop over there, join if that's interesting to you. We got like 85 people in there and it's a great time. So any other questions? I'll go for another 2 minutes. And yeah, we'll just kind of close it out at 30 minutes even. And I'll just answer your guys' questions if you got any more. No, I'll just sit here in silence until it hits 30 minutes. But thanks for hopping on. I'm trying to do more lives just to keep you guys up to date with what I'm doing, what's going on, different things I'm seeing, and obviously what's going on inside the community if you guys are trying to make more money. But it's looking like you guys are all questioned out. How many years have I been doing side hustles? 6 years now. So I started dashing 6 years ago in 2018. Right when I turned 18, I signed up. I dashed earlier, made $54 in a little under 4 hours. Not too bad, but I've noticed DoorDash has been pretty disrespectful with the offers and mileage. Yeah. I'm 3 years so far. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 6 years going. It's been a long, long road. Lots of changes. So anyway, thanks for hopping on here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. So I'll see you guys in some videos this week, and also I'll definitely be in the community. So if you guys want more access to me, then yeah, head over there, and probably be doing another live next week. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Got some great stuff coming up for you guys. But anyways, thanks for hopping on, and yeah, see you guys later. Good luck out there.